And today was a really long day. I'm just coming back from my day. Um, I learned a lot of lessons. Oh my god, guys, so many lessons. I want to just jump right into it, right? Because today I attended a program at Gaia, Africa. It was meant to be. It was a business dining club program meeting, so to speak. So we had a guest who came and spoke to us, and she was just reeling out wisdom on collaboration and how not to keep things to your chest and how to just tell people what you're doing and collaborate with them. Lesson one: collaboration is about alignment. It's not just collaboration for collaboration's sake. You have to be able to align with the person. I'm jumping into it because there's a lot of lessons and nuggets I took away. It's about more about alignment than access. So someone has access to you doesn't mean that you have to collaborate with them, or reverse way, right? It just means that if your energies match, if you're going the same direction, if you can complement each other, that's alignment, right? um does the relationship drain you? When you think about the relationship between you and this person, does it drain you or does it build you? Right? Because tonight is KSS, so it's KSS. She talked about complementarity, and I don't know if I've ever heard the word before. Complementarity. Basically, does it make you better as a person? This relationship or this collaboration that you want to do, does it make you better? She talked about commitment. How invested are they in the relationship or in the business they're trying to do, or in collaboration, whatever it is that you're trying to bring an output out of? How invested are they versus how invested are you, right? Um, she then went, see, and let me tell you the thing. When she was giving this nuggets and giving this solution talk, she would just say, okay, let's talk about it. Then we will all talk. Then she will not fire again. Wisdom following wisdom. As in, it was good. It was really good. I'm literally just come back because it was on the island. It's quite a distance from where I live. It's really good. She now talked about complex problems. That complex problems cannot be solved by singular brilliance. So you have to collaborate. The fact that you are brilliant in one field doesn't mean that you are brilliant in all. And if you're going to be a bigger fish, or your company is going to be bigger, or whatever it is that your project is going to be a big thing, complexities will be woven into it. Therefore, diversity of brilliance is needed, right? She also said that true multiplication happens at the intersection of difference. Must you and the person agree all the time? No. Must you have conformity on the vision? Yes. How you get there can be agreed upon, but the destination, is it a firm thing? Yes. I thought that was brilliant. I thought true multiplication happens at the intersection. So she was just elaborating that, look, you will have your differences, personality differences, alignments, maybe differences on how you want to get to the place where you're going to, but fundamentally you must bring your whole self to the table, so that where you don't agree, you find common ground, or you innovate. Gosh. She then said we gain when we invite diversity into the room. You can be there thinking you're wise all by yourself, but when multiple people come and share their own intelligence and share their own thoughts and their points and all of that, you find that you have new ways of seeing things and dealing with information. How about that? Another point: collaboration is an efficiency strategy. Then when my darling now went on and on about examples of how she has progressed in her career based on collaboration and just leaning on the people's strengths and people leaning on her own strengths. And because of that, multiple people know her across the organization, not because it's her JD to solve the problems that she's solving, sometimes complex problems, but because she was interested in your problem and making it hers and figuring how to handle it. And then the other thing she said was that she was willing to serve. Oh, you're doing this thing, okay, let's do it together. Let me do this with you. Let's efficiency. Because when people are hustling for promotion, her bosses already know her. So if anything needs to be said about her in the room, there are multiple people that can speak on her behalf. How about that? Brilliant. Capacity multiplies when we collaborate. Absolutely, it really does, because that was even the topic. Capacity, multiplication of capacity through collaboration. That was literally the topic, and I see the wisdom in it. The one that scared me, the point that scared me today was, if you don't collaborate, you may lose velocity. Why is it important for us to come together? One of the points, something just came to my mind now, a verse of the Bible. It says, can two work together except they agree? That was the first point about alignment. Then another point from the Bible on collaboration is, one shall chase 1,000 and two 10,000. Multiplication. That's exponential growth. Exponentiality in your capacity. Hey, come on, right? So what else? When you collaborate, you're moving from ownership to stewardship. So you're not just sitting on one small pie and saying, this is my own, all mine. You're saying, this pie, I'm opening it up. Bring your pie. Let us have a much bigger pie and let us grow this thing together. Now, I have to acknowledge, having been in a form of collaboration for almost 7 years, that it is tough. There are tough times. There are times where you'll be like, who sent me? There are times where it's like, I can just walk away. You'll be angry, or just walk away. There'll be times like that. Nobody said it'll be easy, yeah? But if you don't collaborate, this small pie that you thought was your own and you would, use your strength and might to protect it, you may lose it. Because the world is evolving so rapidly that you literally can't do everything yourself anymore. And if you think that AI is going to do everything for you, do you know everything about AI to be able to implement it in your business? If, as you move from ownership to stewardship, you also move from control to contribution. What it means is that your contribution to the larger pie, and you're better for it. Like, you're even taking away from the larger pie too. So it distributes impact. And let me tell you why this particular business dining was so important to me. Because this year, when I entered this year, I said the hand of love was going to move from the theme of hand of love was real impact beyond palliatives, right? And the strategy for us has been collaboration. So everything that was said today reinforced my wanting to collaborate, to partner for the widows I'm supporting, for the students I'm supporting, and for the female prisoners that we're going to be supporting. So instead of going to go and start something new, we're here, my name is, start this relationship. Some people are already started relationship. Oh yeah, let's see how we can scale. Let's see how we can make more impact and be better for it. Yo, we then talked about sponsorship and mentorship, and it's an ongoing debate, should we not? Look, if you have people in the room that are talking about you favorably, putting their own social capital on the line, one, don't be too heavy for them. Two, you have to be able to give back to them. I think that it is so critical that now I become a sponsor, and by that means find new sponsors, because I have one or two, but is that enough for where I'm going? No. And sponsors don't have to be all that older than you. There just needs to be alignment. Good. So I'm happy that I was able to reel out some of these lessons that we took for 2 hours. You are taking it in 10 minutes. A very summarized version, but I think it's so critical that I start to think about collaborations more than, oh, somebody's taking something away from me. It's not competition. We only grow if two of us are growing individually, right? It's like a marriage. Oh, baby. So that was the later part of my day. The earlier part of my day was that I was giving a presentation. I did that presentation within about an hour, maybe a little more than an hour, and it was so good. Like, the thing that struck me the most in that time was the number of high laughters that we had. Again, you would have something like that because because of the power distance. That can happen, but there were genuine laughs in the room. Crack a joke here, let people loosen up because they're new or newer, right? And it feels like everyone's still holding their personality to their chest, just scared of being themselves. Look, loosen up. Better you hit the ground running with your personality too, so that we know you're crazy from the beginning and know what we're dealing with. You know what I mean? So yeah, I had Rockverse Academy today, and it was really good. And then I stayed in the office for a bit, took some calls, made some calls, and did some work. Basically, that was how my day went. How did your day go? I really hope you had a good day, because I was just talking about myself all the while. I really hope you had a good day. I do. I really do. Yeah, so exciting day. Oh, and Oyin came. I said I've referred to her already. So she came, my friend. She came for the dinner. So that was really cool. I was so proud to have her there and very excited too. Very, very excited. Anyways, I think this was a fabulous day. I hope you had a good day too. Tell me all about it in the comment section. And I think this is where I'm going to call it a night. Okay? Good night for now. See you tomorrow.